Yeah, let's try that.
Roll another hot one. Go ahead. Why not?
Off of what?
Your skill in imbue with cryptozoology. Whatever.
Okay.
Probably you learn, I guess. If you can narrow out one, I'll be very impressed.
I'm just gonna go to the learn. By a quarter?
Damn. Okay, good enough. Right. Make a note that it's now in your item. If you ever build the imbue your item, your artifact, like if you build that up and then get a crit in that, then you'll be able to next time imbue your item to give you a +10 instead of a +5. So yes, it's happy to give you a +5 because ta-da, you get a +5.
Yay.
So roll cryptozoology.
That's not right.
No.
That's not right.
No,
That's supposed to be
that's
a
not right
16
at all.
instead of a 1. Oh, well, that's much better. Excellent.
Well, you failed when you rolled it anyway. So
Yeah. You're not sure what they are, but the other two people seem to know because they're going, ah, like that. Or maybe they're, monsters and they're just identifying them.
It looks like jokers in different clothes.
Harlequins.
Yeah.
As in the people that have been hassling us for the oscillator over thruster. Oscillation over thruster.
The Harlequins that followed us around were like yellow and red, orange and red, something like that.
No, they were these same assholes. Except here, their colors
Black.
are reversed. Where they're black, they're now white. Where they're white, they're black.
Oh.
I can't stress that enough. All colors here are reversed.
Yep.
If you're wearing black and white, then there's very little difference. As you see, it all comes together, Mr. Bond. And apparently, Dana's the one who discovered this. By insisting on killing herself repeatedly.
Okay.
You can open your helmet if you want, Dana.
That would really help with the breathing.
I didn't even get a chance to really turn on the oxygen, so I make sure it's off.
It says it was on, but you turned it off. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that doesn't work. Another fucking thing that doesn't work. Goddamn cut rate spaceship.
Go check out the castle or talk to these blobs.
Let's go talk to
The forest. There's something about the forest as well.
Mm-hmm.
What
So
about
much to explore.
There's something it doesn't feel right, or just looks
Something's
something
up.
odd about
You're
it.
not sure what the fuck's up.
Something's a bit off about it.
Really off. Super off.
Besides the whole opposite colours.
Aside from that.
Okay.
And we have to pass through the forest to get to the fields anyway.
Yes. So, everybody give me an evidence analysis roll at full as you walk through the forest.
I've also got botany. If that makes
Give me a botany roll as well if you'd like.
evidence analysis is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Botany is
Crit.
Uh-huh.
nice.
Got it. Yeah. These are not trees you're familiar with. So although they're the green, red shit on top and then the tan stuff on the bottom.
Botany at half.
Well
These
done.
are not a breed of trees you're familiar with, although they're you would think that they're the kind of trees that little kids think that trees look like. Now, what you guys got with your amazing evidence analysis rolls, every tree is exactly identical. Also, they're rather vague. Like somebody goes, I want something vaguely tree-like. Bing. Copy, paste. Trees, forest, done.
I think I saw your grandkids draw this tree.
Quite possibly, actually. Yeah.
Mm.
They're constantly making things for them. In fact, McKay's refrigerator is legendary in size because it has to be a really big door. It's a huge door, and then there's a small refrigerator behind it. That way the door
Well,
is
the
big
fact
enough.
that there wouldn't be a working fridge, it'd be an ice box. But
Right, right. Well, you can call it a refrigerator,
And
and that
it'd
way
be
you
in the
can pin
basement.
things to it.
Yes.
Huge door.
Um,
Lots of things to pin. So many wonderful drawings.
Is there any sounds of
No.
wildlife, insects, birds?
Nope.
Damn, okay. So there's not even that recording of birds that we hear in Burlington.
Nope.
Danger sense?
Sure. Oopsie
Made it.
daisy. You made it? You're in extreme danger. You should leave now. You're going to fucking die. Run, run, run. Little Timmy is down the well. Join him.
Dangerous.
It's safer. What?
Blah.
He begins to tell you how afraid he is, and you guys are thinking it's really, really undercutting your fucking courage and stuff, hearing him continuing on this line.
Look around for tracks.
None. In fact, you're not even leaving any. Cool.
Wow.
I look at the farms and the situations throughout the vista. Does it seem more like kind of archetypes of things? Like just the...
Actually, when you get close to the farm, the soil, other than being opposite color, which is really grating on the fucking nerves, it's like, oh, by the way, you all feel dead for some reason. Just like you, like corpses wandering around.
Can we sense each other like we normally do?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you also all feel very dead for some fucking reason. And it's just like the gypsy woman told you that one time, Dana. Ah, she's so right. Anyway, she said that if you went into a barbershop, you would die, and you definitely feel like you did. But your body hasn't stopped for reasons. When you get closer to the fields and stuff, this dirt appears to be real. Like there's footprints and, well, blob prints and stuff in it. And the plants also appear to be real. Whoever made their biology roll before, I think it's Glenn. These appear to be like very staple type crops. Like I want to eat basic meals and, lots of them and stuff. Everybody give me farming rolls. What? I know everybody knows how to farm. I remember when McKay used to pick up 7 new skills a game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try to
You
touch
guys-
Dana. See if my hand goes through her.
He begins molesting you a bit. It's still creepy even when you're in a spacesuit. He shows him poking your eye out, Dana, as you stare at him with the other one.
I close the visor down on his finger.
Okay. And, right. Spacesuit sex. Not all it's cracked up to be, I'm afraid. So, you guys head over to the blobs. When you get closer to them, they stop. And the ones that are more distant continue toiling in the fields. The ones that are close to you line up on either side of the road that goes to the castle. And they say, "Hail Malice!" as loud as possible. These look just like the Drass from the Vietnam zone. And they wait patiently on the sides of the road. On both sides.
Malice.
Some occult lore on Malice.
You need a little bit more information, I'm afraid. Unless, give me an occult roll. It could be, come on, give me a fumble occult roll. It could be one of the lesser known demons. They continue standing there. You guys continue standing there looking at them. They stare straight ahead.
Approach the town.
All right. After you guys pass them, they go back to working in the fields.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the town, you immediately notice that it's kind of somebody's idea of a town, but it doesn't look like anybody actually lives or works there. It looks like everybody pretty much works the fields. The lighting, the sun is indirect lighting here.
Is the sun opposite color?
Not sure. It's indirect lighting.
Oh.
And so you can see, but doesn't really tell you shit. So, you guys want to look through the town, approach the castle, run back into the forest?
Have a bit of a look through the town. Is it medieval or is it modern?
It looks like somebody said, I think I know what a medieval town looks like, and proceeded to make this. Give me history rolls.
You think magic works here?
I know.
If you want to start. Glenn, my God, they have completely coppered Tudor Spain down to the last fucking palm tree.
Blah.
You guys stare at him for a while. Palm trees? Look around. What he looks like just like he's in the presence of greatness or something. Like my
I
God.
shall try to do full rules.
Not full rules.
Yes.
Oh, whoa, my nemesis. Unless I only find it here. Sorry, I wasn't actually expecting anybody to care. Got it. Okay.
Do I need a will roll?
Now,
Okay. Two, 1, 2, 3, one more.
fumble! Woo!
Just when I said one more, and of course I fumble.
I'll paint your wagon. And yep. Right. At this point, McKay just stands there with his backpack on, full of his tent, and you watch his pants slowly turn lighter colors all the way down. And he just stands there, and it just keeps going, and eventually he's standing in a fucking puddle of this stuff. And he just keeps going, and eventually he stops, does a little shake, and he goes, I feel like I forgot a couple of important steps. So you just see the spacing helmet shake.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I think he broke.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the way.
There's a certain smell of urine in the air now.
So that still works.
Yes.
It's interesting
Joshua
because it's the
McKay.
first
I
smell.
concentrated
aside
the
from the
wrong way.
Mm.
All right, let's try this a couple of times.
Always gathering new information. What a great guy.
No.
Magic.
Out of magic points now?
No, I just didn't want to blow them all.
Oh. Cool.
Not
Damn
with my
handy spell if you can
chance
never
of
get it up.
casting some of these spells.
Yeah. All right. So what's next? You've gotten to watch a grown man pee himself. Your day is complete. Something we all look forward to.
There's
Look
no
inside.
villagers. We're the only ones in this town.
Yeah.
Short of shouting, "You hoo hoo!" like walking around everywhere. There's nobody.
Have a look in a couple of the buildings to see whether or not they're actually furnished or they're empty shells.
Shells.
Yeah. Is there someone's idea of what an inn is?
Yes. However, there's no internal floors, no furniture, stuff like that.
Like it's dirt floor, or just they didn't
It's
think
just
that
a
far
plain
ahead.
plain box.
Okay.
Like, give me the standard inn exterior here. You're not sure what the hell is up with this, but you feel as though this may be significant. It'd have been funnier if just after I said that, that's when McKay peed his pants. But
Are there windows from the inn?
yeah, they've got shutters that are currently closed. You try to open them and they appear to be stuck, and then you look and you find that there's not really like hinges. It's made to look like hinges, but they're not really hinges. And you're like, nothing actually works here. Who would fucking build this? That makes no
It's a
goddamn
facade.
sense. Yeah, it's totally.
Get out my binoculars and try to spy on the castle.
It's hard because it's in the middle of the village. You can spy on the upper parts of it. The upper parts, it just imagine somebody went, this is what a castle looks like, and they didn't have a great grasp of what castles look like, and then they made a castle out of it. That's what this looks like.
Okay.
You don't see anybody looking out the window going, although that would be great. If you want to yell yoo-hoo, you might see somebody looking out a window going, you know.
Any flags, banners?
There are some. Thank you for reminding me about that. I'd forgotten to mention. The banners are black and white, or white and black, depending on how you look at it, I suppose.
Are they like the cross patch, like the Harlequin things, or are they
Yes,
yin and yang, or are they?
they're just like the Harlequin things.
Okay.
Little boxes of black and white.
Do I feel more safe
No.
in the village, or is it the same level of danger sense?
Give me a danger sense roll. Run, Dana, run.
All right, I made it by half.
Run, Dana, run.
At the same level of like this is.
You're not really good at judging, like, how much ass-clenching terror are you in right now? You're like, hey, is this a full clench or just a 90% of a full clench? I'm not really. Run, Dana, run.
I take a look at those shutters, and I imagine really hard that they're going to open just fine this time around.
Wow, that's really cool. Give me
That's a nice idea.
essence times 1 and a willpower times 1. If you make both, then just maybe you'll be able to open the shutters.
Nope.
Cool. All is well. Reality. You didn't break reality. Everything's fine.
Is there a barber shop in the village?
Now, it'd have been funnier
Right.
if there's a big fucking Clems in the village and nobody in there. That'd have been fucking mean, but no, there isn't.
I shall pull out my trump deck
Mm-hmm.
and pull out the card to the embassy and focus on it to see whether or not it feels cold.
Yes, it does.
All right.
I'll pull
Well,
out my trump deck and focus on Dana.
It burst into flame. Oh wait, on Dana? eventually you get a big fucking picture of her, which may cue off other people nearby that you're up to no good.
Yeah, we should be in the inn, in the box.
She wants you to go into a box, but you don't want to be in a box. Nobody puts baby in the corner, you say.
I go in the inn.
No. That breaks the Trump connection wandering around with it. So then you have to start all over again. And then you are able to Trump talk to her while she's standing right there going, this is so fucking awkward.
So, no long distance calls.
Well, it could have been the time difference, potentially.
You're not really sure, but it could be something entirely different as well.
Yeah.
Does anybody have gate lore? Gate lore?
Cave lore?
Gate.
Gate lore.
Gate lore.
You can try it if you want to roll your gate lore. Or in this case, lesser gate lore. Everybody rolls. Yes!
Oops. Roll. Don't add.
Motherfucker. Write down new skill, lesser gate lore.
I know what is happening.
Go on.
Lore.
I want to hear your explanation. It may be awesome.
The doorway was a type of mirror, and now we're in opposite negative photograph land, which is not fully developed.
I like it. Take a card. That sounds really good, actually.
I actually encountered a place like that in Sherma.
Yeah, that is the problem with anything you come up with. I was like, oh, yes, we were there. I own a cottage there, you see.
Myself, Alex, and I can't remember if it was Freddie or somebody else with us.
Well, you remember with gates, lesser gates,
horrible.
that
Yes.
Something like if only one of the people who are connected go into it, then that person is pretty much in stasis until others go through or something like that.
Blah.
So we went through a gate.
Mm-hmm. And the delay for Glenn and I going through after you were
Delay,
stuck.
the bastard, you think?
You were stuck like a fly in amber.
The wait.
So if we hadn't gone through, she'd just
Well,
be
do
stuck
you
there
think
forever.
we didn't have these camping supplies sitting there, did we?
Glenn, assistant refill on you. You can refill your hand.
Thank you.
And Glenn, give me a lesser gate lore roll to answer your question.
Yes.
God damn it.
Nice.
Well, sorry, forever? No, the session ends eventually and then everybody's fine. So for the rest of the session, yes. She would literally have to sit there for the rest of the session and hate both of you actively.
Is anybody carrying a laptop?
Maybe.
Credit cards
You
count
are.
as laptops.
You are.
My credit card's
However.
on the ship.
Oh,
However,
does anybody have their credit card on them?
Sure. I
I
keep
have not-
I keep all of my money from all of the places on me.
I also have a burner.
Ah, that would be the thing to use then.
Yes.
Good job.
Your burner burns. The other two have not gotten into the whole burner thing and instead complained to Logan when their shit explodes.
No, I stashed a bunch of burners on the ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend strapping one to your credit card. Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
But yes, I did have a burner for
Mhm.
just this eventuality. Haha.
It explodes into blue flame. Blue flame!
Really?
Well, no.
So it's
So anyway, it just quietly dies. And what are you guys going to do now?
Yeah, so we trump out of here and pretend this never happened. No, let us never talk of this again.
Curiosity
Oh,
satiated.
We sneak into the castle.
No problem. All I need
Ninja.
is everybody
Or-
to give me a. Oh, sorry. These are just options. I thought that's what
we're
you're up to.
talking in the inn.
Sorry.
We're
You're
not
all in
doing
the inn. I'm wishing somebody come and serve you drinks. Dana,
That's
you're
right.
wishing that your
Now
soup
we just
was.
need a
more coarse.
wheelbarrow and a Holocaust cloak.
I have a Holocaust cloak.
Inconceivable.
Do you have a wheelbarrow though?
No.
That would maybe be somebody's idea of a medieval village. We might get around here.
Why was that not listed among our assets?
That's right.
Right. So I thought you said your trump to the embassy wouldn't work.
No. I touched it, and it was cold. As in, I didn't activate it all the way. I just sensed to see if it wasn't like it was no ringing. It appeared that
So-
I could activate it.
Cold
What does it
is
feel like
good.
cold?
Cold is good. Sorry, Dana.
Good to
That
know.
was my question of what does cold card mean?
Good.
Interesting.
Oh, good.
It means that it is working. Or it should work, I should say.
Or at least has a chance of working.
Yes, has it? Yeah, exactly.
So
when-
tell me about these Heraclin guys, because there's a castle of probably more of them.
They're the guys that have been after the oscillation overthruster.
And is that on you?
Yes.
So someone went to great pains to mail it to you, and now here we are.
Well, someone went to great pains of mailing it to me without any note, any indication of what it was about, after these guys were already chasing us to try and get their hands on it.
I'm giving Sheila a card for bringing it full circle like that. It's just like,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly right. And here we are.
Doom!
So, yes.
Hmm.
Indeed.
I want to figure out what's going on here. So I prepare to ninja.
Wow.
I made it this far. Let's
All
learn some more.
Okay.
So are you guys going to attempt to all ninja into the castle?
I think I'll leave the camping gear here in the inn.
That will help your ninjaing. You look at the
Yeah.
large Patsy backpack, it just shows like miscellaneous cooking pots and shit hanging up.
Do you have camouflage for that?
Camouflage. No, I drop the detachable segment with the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
I take off my spacesuit and neatly fold it.
You notice that Glenn is slowly beginning to float away. So much weight has been removed from his back.
3 inches taller.
Wow. Yeah, they got a lot taller.
Okay, so out of curiosity, what's in your version of a light pack, there, Glenn? Just want to be curious on this.
Are you taking the hatchet or is that staying?
We're gonna play this. Okay. Yeah, I'll drop any.
I mean, you should have it like listed heavy pack, light pack already. So just read me just the stuff under light pack. It's not all just like guesswork at this point, is it?
Let's see.
I'm guessing Glenn just takes off his backpack and goes, "There you go. I'll take my weapons and let's go."
A tarp and a sling and a hatchet.
If it's not listed separately, I'm no interested. No bueno. Do it. If you're gonna have a heavy pack and light pack, do it upright later. But for now, we'll just assume you got your weapons and armor. Well, you didn't buy the armor yet, so
I'm listing it Before I had set it up so I could just drop the food and water, because that was by far
but
the
if you're going to
biggest.
do heavy pack and light pack, I'm just saying have it already separated in your notes. Let's not muck around with, no, this is heavy, this is light. No, done. So you've got your weapons. If you need anything else, it's in the end. Okay? All right. Moving on. All I need now is a simple stealth roll of full from everybody. If any one person fails it, then it's failed for everybody. Good luck.
Quarter.
I think everybody fucking ninja'd in. Okay. Glenn's being especially stealthy. He seems to be showing off, or loss of like a couple 100 kilograms of weight is really helping a spring in his step. You guys move on into the castle, and there appear to be several very kind of simplified rooms in here. And the one room that it comes to, like, there's a couple like little minor rooms that don't have anything in, but then eventually you see a large throne room. It looks like a big, impressive throne room. Lots of detail lavished on this. And since somebody happened to make their luck roll at a fucking exceptional rate, you notice a lot less than I thought there'd be in here. 20 of the Harlequins seem to be in a very, very twitchy way, standing guard. There's another door behind the throne. And yeah, it's pretty much just a long room. It has like the arched windows and such, but you're not sure if you're thinking that they're not glass so much as made to look like glass, but there's, something else. You're not sure what kind of properties it has, but it's a big, impressive throne room, and sitting on the throne messing about with something is this individual here. Right under the Harlequin pick.
Oh, the chick with the mask.
Well, or a guy who's cross-dressing. I mean, let's not assign gender roles too quickly here, Mr. Bond.
No, we've seen it before, or we've had it described to us before.
True. Yes, it's all coming back, and it's all thanks to Sheila that you're either going to die a horrible death at the hands of 20 of these. There's going to be 30, but her luck will reduce their numbers as some of them had to go somewhere for some reason. And the figure on the throne seems to be looking closely at something through the mask. You guys peer at it, and it looks like it is... I'll see if I can get you a quick picture of it. Yeah. It's rotating it over in its hands, looking at it. Seems to be quite into it. Sorry, I didn't have this. I didn't really expect anybody would commit suicide today. I was wrong. I know. I'm sorry. Ooh, jump into the hole of doom, Logan. If you're putting a hole of doom in, you know I'm fucking going in it. So, just fucking be advised. Hole of doom, I'm in. Do you have any suicide boots I can go into while I'm waiting? Yeah. Okay, and here's the picture. Uncover this.
So she's looking at a book, and that's the cover of it?
No, it seems to be, it's just one of those. Those two things are top and bottom. It appears to be one.
She's looking at a hoverboard.
Yeah. But how big is it?
About the size of a skateboard.
Okay, so it's a full size
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm.
Wow.
At this point, the figure tosses it to the ground and it goes. It gets up and is attempting its tiny, futuristic ground vehicle. It's cautiously going around, and you notice like all of the really super twitchy Harlequin things are like watching as this thing is like going around, bumping into them and stuff. See how it does on its. It's not doing great. It takes away all the fucking awe and stuff to watch it like collapse against the Harlequins who are like, and they're just kind of standing there twitching and like I don't know what to do. All the Harlequins, they got fucking katanas and throwing stars. Very obvious. Like I'm going to use these soon.
Do they look like copies of each other as well?
They all look
Like
completely
they're
identical.
or...
Yes.
Okay.
Take card, Sheila. And completely identical. And they're all super muscle spasm, nervous, twitchy, and whatnot. The figure curses. It kicks the hoverboard around a bit and eventually goes back and.
Does she curse in a language we understand?
Yes, take a card, Pete. Always fucking paying attention to the minor things the NPCs do. Definitely a female voice, as a matter of fact.
Does it sound like Janice?
Janice? No, not at all.
Okay.
But it's like piece of shit. And then the figure goes, picks it up, goes behind the throne, opens the door, and goes into it, closes the door, and all the Harlequins are like, they look at the door, like, so they're all looking the opposite direction that you guys are in.
Right.
And they're just standing there twitching and shit.
So she cursed in English?
Yes.
At last, somebody you can understand. Not overly so. It wasn't like, y'all suck, Or, prithee thou art sucketh. More of a kind of neutral, unaccented accent.
Right.
Pretty neutral. I mean, like, for example, Pete doesn't have much of an accent. Contrast with Jameis, who people keep asking to repeat himself, which I think is fucking hilarious. The fuck did you say, boy? Boy?
I gesture behind me.
I nod.
They both nod at you. And they charge.
leave.
Okay. You guys all back off. Where do you go to?
Back to the inn.
Got to the inn. Oh my god, there's so much loot in here. Look at all this shit. Oh,
I
it looks
claim
like
this
camping gear and like a fucking year's supply of adventuring shit. It's awesome. Only building a town.
Was there banners or anything hanging on the wall?
Yeah, much more of these black and white type things. That's pretty much the whole motif here is the black and white checkerboard.
So there was nothing with the other symbols that we've seen relating to them, like that human skin thing she sent us, which had the symbol on it.
Which symbol are you referring to?
It was something like that. That was my poor illustration of it.
Oh, that? No.
And there's also that one.
Nope.
And then there was those ones.
No.
Yin Yang?
No. Take card, Pete, for fucking meticulously mapping out the symbols. Give me an evidence analysis roll based on all the data.
Everyone or just
Sure.
Josh?
I'm good with everybody trying it because McKay is free with his evidence. He doesn't withhold it from you guys.
Mine, so mine, my precious.
Yeah.
My precious evidence.
Glenn got the best. He's like, this could be somebody entirely fucking different. Like than all the other symbols. But you've seen the Harlequins a lot. But and with his half, he's like, they may work for somebody else who maybe has some of that shit, but this yeah. And he's like, why isn't there just one bad guy we could go fucking kill and be done? No, it's a fucking hierarchy of different motherfuckers, and then they have relations, and it's like, oh, look at my second cousin is here, and you're like, who in the fuck is that? Oh, look, it's my great niece's roommate.
You know what the most annoying thing about the castle windows not being real?
We can't break them or spy through them.
That's right. We can't throw a rock with a note tied to it saying, give us the oscillation over the thruster.
Cool. Could scroll that on the wall here.
No, that might tip our hand that we've been here.
Right now, because you guys haven't really walked through the fields, because there's plenty of like paths and stuff there set up, because all the dirt looks like it's real. In fact, it could even be, you're starting to wonder, imported.
To grow food or something, yeah.
But which is a huge pain in the ass. Like, what do you need for your new world? Dirt. Lots of dirt. Maybe some cow shit to put on my dirt so I can grow some food and eat my cow shit and dirt food. How fucking glamorous is that, right? So, yeah. Not growing good because the sun's indirect, so I need more shit in my dirt for my food. Think I'll just order out. They don't deliver here because I'm in a different realm and universe. So I gotta get fucking Uber Eats to bring it instead. That costs more.
Do we want to go look at the forest?
You've been there, done that. Didn't see anything. One thing you did not see is any way out.
I mean, was there like an edge of the realm or something, or can we just keep walking that way?
That you have not checked. You could go check that out.
Let's do that.
Cut to.
You've met another woman in a mask other times.
Oh, so many women, so many masks. Pete's having flashbacks to this fucking mask ball he went to at one time, and he's like, oh, god damn it, they're all going to be part. They're all their own story. Thank you, Mr. Logan. Thank you so much.
Yeah, these two went to a mask ball as well.
Oh, god. Yeah. It shows number of suspects. Like,
at different times, the same story, but at the actors, the vampire party, that was a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Early days
in red carpet.
Very good point. Yes, take card, Sheila, for making them more paranoid. Could this person be from a whole different realm and shit? Yeah.
And there was a masked woman who danced with Doc Fulton, one of White agents.
Yes.
Does anyone have any victory cards?
Not that I know of. No, I do not. Sorry.
I'm waiting for the day when the PC's got like 6 victory cards and get a fucking lock it in and just go. Logan, why can't we shuffle back the deck?
Yeah, it seems to be that the only one who is acting like not a computer program is the woman in a mask.
Yeah.
Or else she'd be much better at hoverboarding, I imagine. Something that we know about her is that she is the one who's looking for the overthruster and not other people with Heraclin, that kind of matches that she has. Oh. Is she a collector of some sort of goofy traveling devices from futuristic movies that have not aged very well?
I did forget something. Everybody grab a card on the big black bubble that you guys originally landed on. There's a whole bunch of wadded up pieces of paper and shit.
Yay!
Forgot about that. I will add that to my description in case somebody else comes back.
I've got a victory.
There you go.
I already dropped the locket in.
Dope.
What?
I did.
Why on earth would you drop a locket in?
Because I have rerolls and opponent fails and master pie may.
You could have traded with us. You could have traded with me. I've got crap cards.
Oh, well, it's too late. No distractions.
I like that attitude. Take a card, Sheila. No distractions.
Yeah, I think that's the name of the mod.
Yeah, no distractions.
Schrodingers Dana.
I don't know what Schrodinger's Dana means.
Huh?
You know, Schrodinger's cat?
The cat is alive and not alive.
Oh,
Schrodinger's Dana.
Oh. I'll put both in. Let's see.
Yes, because I've got 2-party escapes and a motorcycle plus 20, so yes, I could have.
I was gonna say, if you spend 2 minutes, you can escape without the party escape.
Well, that's what I mean. I could have discarded one of them for the lock it in, so we still had it. It's all right.
Let's go poke at the edges here.
All right.
Wait, it was called no what? What's Dana?
No
always saying?
distractions.
That's it. Got it. Sorry, I was distracted. Got it. You guys go poking around the edges. The one thing that you end up finding is that the forest itself is not a complete circle. It's shaped more like a kind of like a ping pong paddle in that everything is kind of a circle. Oh, does anybody not have space-time distortion maxed out?
I think I may not anymore have it maxed out.
Excellent.
Let me double check.
If you don't, please do give me a sanity roll.
Time and space distortion. Yeah, no.
Yeah, give me a
maxed out anymore.
Give me a big old sanity roll there.
There you go.
All right, you lose a point toward that. There's the loop around effect, like in Burlington, but so it's shaped like ping pong paddle because everything's kind of a circle, but there's one spot. It seems to go on and on as you're walking it. You get bored walking it after an hour or two. You want to keep going and see how far it goes?
We should try shadow walking out here for science.
Well, every so often we will check with our binoculars in case those harlequins we saw leave the castle is actually further up the path and coming at us.
You're looking, but I mean, you've been walking for an hour or two trying to be cautious and shit. You're not sure how long this goes, and you're getting hungry.
So does it appear to be forest or field
Forest.
or just a black
Forest?
Forest, okay.
Yeah, you know, some here and there, some of the trees are actually chopped off as you continue on. Like there's half a tree there. And as you continue on, eventually it just becomes like it's going forest, but then it's kind of like grayish, shimmering on either side. And
does the castle look farther away?
Yeah.
What is it if you fail sanity for time-space distortion?
In this case, only D6. Yeah, you don't go berserk and try to kill anybody, so you're feeling better about life.
The edge and fall underneath the out of bounds map.
Pardon?
It's. I keep thinking it's like a we've wandered into the outer bounds area, you know, on maps in computer games, where if you manage to glitch out or get beyond the outer bounds, you see the back end of stuff, and it looks all weird.
It seems to be purposely this route, which is the same exact route the Harlequins took, seems to be purposefully set up, and it's going one direction, pretty much straight line, and it seems super long, longer than you might be wanting to walk on it.
So it's possible that, yes, this is purposely being set up to shadow walk on.
Well, I'm going to want my spacesuit.
Didn't you collect it
did
from
we
the
already
inn?
grab all of our stuff? If we did?
Yes. Yes.
All right, excellent. And I have got my spacesuit.
What a pain in the ass it is to carry this thing around. Spacesuits are amazingly heavy.
Good. I hadn't worked out very much. I took a rest there while I was just staring into blindness for
Yeah.
just a millisecond.
Right. A milliseconds rest is enough for you.
Well, did we want to try to shadow walk, Glenn? You were interested.
I'd like to know if it's possible.
All right, where are we shadow walking to?
Probably the village would be the safest destination.
Is it still can't think of that. Sea Monkey?
Sea Monkey Burlington.
Yeah.
You mean Burlington?
Is it still a thing? That's all
I don't know.
underwater?
There something about. Didn't I read something about them going about the Blue Mage being in Burlington or them going to Burlington?
Somebody wrote that.
I can't.
Do I need to
recall
put back
exactly.
on my spacesuit?
No,
Is that
we're not
what-
shadow walk. If Burlington is underwater, we do not want to shadow walk there. Well, it's not like we're going to suddenly appear in the water. I assume it'll be just.
I did put
Water
on
get
scuba
deeper
gear
and deeper.
and cleanse there once. That's how we found out about Sea Monkey Burlington.
I'm not sure if something more has happened. Things happen so much. But it was Sea Monkey Burlington at one point at one time of unknown points and unknown times.
So you attempting to shadow walk out of here?
Yeah, who's that? Will the blobs follow us?
Well, no, I heard yes, and then I heard more discussion. So as far as I know, you guys are stopped in the forest, hanging out. Give me listen rolls.
Hail Malus. It's like probably a blacksmith god or something.
Hail the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Listen at half.
Joe's McKay going, I can hear it even better. You, let's see, Dana, you don't hear anything.
Nope.
Glenn, you hear something
Silence.
coming. Pete, you hear some twitchy bastards coming this way. Sounds like about 4 of them.
Harlequin heading this way. 4.
Hi.
We don't have time to shadow
Run,
walk. Let's
hide.
skate out of here.
Everybody give me a stealth roll. Lower is better. If one person fails it, then by God, they'll launch the attack.
Nope.
Dana stands out in the open with her spacesuit. Chose a bright red safety suit and shit.
Here, somebody want to play a supporter reroll on me?
I was going to say, how'd the R2 do? Because if everybody's standing out there, it won't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like completely ninja'd. It's like, well, geez, this bush looks like
Yeah, if
it.
you want to trade it, I will play it on you.
It's played.
It's
Glenn
played.
just
Beautiful.
got me.
Lovely.
Good luck.
Success.
Oh, wow. Everybody's fun. You guys melt into the fucking forest. A bunch of twitchy harlequins go by. You notice that one of them is holding on to something that appears to be silver and about the size of a pen, maybe a bit longer. You just catch a glimpse of it in their hand as they're going by. Everybody can try a spot hidden roll at half to get a better look at it.
No, but I have an idea as to what its category would be.
Hmm.
Yeah, -30.
You notice, like, imagine a thin silver sphere, and on one side, it looks like there's kind of this blackish small square, and on the opposite side of that is like a dial twister of some sort and a button. Let's see if I can find you a better picture of it since you seem to have made it. Like a thick metal pen. There we go. Sorry for delay again. Wasn't expecting suicide.
It's okay.
We like to kill ourselves until you tell us what the fuck is going on, Logan. I'll do it, so help me God, I'll do it. Well, that's perfect. Okay, and then I'll move that into here. And that should about end off that fucking hot one luck roll. Annoying. Yes. As you guys get the luck normally attributed to heroes and stuff in these fucking films. Okay, so move map and there you go, right there. Everybody see that okay? It's right of the masked lady figure.
What's that?
From Men in Black or something. It's going to be from some movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's my imagination.
Looks like the refresher.
I don't think it's the anal refresher. Unless the anal refresher looked like that.
No. Plus it's got a... Anyway, but that's not important right now. So,
All right.
you guys
So, a
let them go off, or...
Yes.
Okay. They're taking their time. They're just walking normal pace. They are being careful and like often looking at the thing they're holding. Like, this is important. We must take this with us. Checking to make sure they're still holding it and stuff.
Unless you guys want to jump them.
You've got time to discuss it.
I'm wondering where they're going. What's at the end of this road?
They're heading back the way
They're
you guys
headed
came
back.
from.
Oh,
They've gotten something. They're heading back to the
in that
castle.
case, I'm wondering where they came from.
The direction you're going, obviously.
But if they shouldn't walk, we're not going to know.
Well,
Well, I mean, if it's a path just set up for shadow walking, then it would go the 80 kilometers or whatever, and then abruptly end.
Yes, but the question is, do we want to jump them to get that device?
I don't know what it is.
it's a thing that the lady in the mask wanted.
Do they have
And
the
they seem to be quite
katanas
concerned
throwing
with
the
it.
stars and everything?
Yes. They all seem set up for killing for some reason. Killing is their business, and business is good.
Then you'll get even more Harlequins coming after you. Give us back the station.
Well,
Their
if
thruster.
if these guys don't get away, if they die, then they're not going to know, are they? They're just going to know that they never returned until they come along the path and find them. Or we shove them off the path and into the bushes, or push them off the edge to never, never. I don't know your guys' combat skills, so I don't know how confident you are or what you're carrying weapon-wise.
They're very slowly getting away.
Yes.
I've got my sword.
Are we planning on treating with the woman in a mask soon?
There we go. Slowly getting away.
Right, 'cause I don't think that we are.
No.
What?
So, no, we're not going to try and take them on and get the object?
It is a silvery color that ignites your dragon lust. You're sure that this will do well upon your mighty horde pile.
What's the opposite of silver?
Yeah, good point. It should be the opposite of whatever silver is. It should be normally silvery colored, but I don't know what the opposite of fucking silver is.
Okay.
Whatever the opposite of silver is what color it looks like. Gray. Yeah. It's so cool as a gray thing.
I'm not gonna jump people for random baubles.
Okay.
That's how your whole world is worked up till now. All right, you let them very slowly get away at their random bobble. They seem very twitchy. They don't actually seem to have any human expressions other than they're constantly in spasm for whatever reason. They get away. Cool. They go fuck off to wherever they're going to. Do you guys wish to continue walking? And if you're walking, are you shadow walking? And if you're not shadow walking, then you're walking. But if you are shadow walking, where in the fuck are you walking to? Because you have to have a specific shadow walking place declared. You can't just go, I'm going to go out shadow walking because you don't have that skill yet. Just go look at shit.
Oh, I've got explore.
Yeah.
Even then, you're trying to find something specific because Logan doesn't want to play the how many fucking Rick and Morty episodes can I come up with without a fucking writing staff and several months of people working hard to get their paychecks. Of course, if I did have that, then I would totally have you guys just wandering around. Look, it's the toilet people. Yeah, look, more poop jokes. Yay.
I say we just walk and see what's there.
We got the camping gear, huh?
You have any food and water?
A little bit.
Cool. Mark off 6 units. 6 units of food and 6 units of water, if you have that. Which I'm really doubting because that would weigh quite a fucking bit. 6 days of food, 6 days of water.
6 days.
Well, it's actually 2 days.
2 days
There's
each.
3 fucking people with you though. Unless you say, fuck you two, you didn't bring your own shit, I'm eating my 2 days of food and water. Which
Sam, we already been here for a day? Or
by the time you're ready to camp at night, you have been.
I want to see if there's anything ever survival.
I've only got 2 days, so
Total?
not enough for all of us. Yeah.
All right. You guys are working on you're pretty tough individuals. You're working on super short rations and stuff, but yeah, you're not going to starve to death and you're not going to die of thirst. I mean, you're not going through like desert climate or anything horrible like that. So you're going to be really hungry and really thirsty by the time you reach the end of this. But hopefully, unless it keeps going, in which case I'd recommend trumping for takeout or something. Oh, Freddie does. Freddie fucking trumps at the drop of any hat. It's like, I forgot my big pen. Let me use the ultimate power in the universe to go get it instead of buying a new one for 59 cents. That's 4 minutes out of your fucking lives waiting for me. Yeah, I know there's a guy right there selling it. Fuck him. I got my fucking 50 cents in my pocket. Not kidding. Every goddamn time. It's a nightmare. So, right, cut to 2 days later. You guys have traveled. Give me direction sense rolls to figure out approximately how far you've traveled. God damn it.
Sucks.
McKay's like, yeah, we guess it's close to a total of 80 kilometers. And Dana's like, I believe you'll find it's 81. And Glenn's like, feels like 100. So, yeah.
Glenn made his roll as well.
He did, but it definitely felt like 100. So, yeah, 81 kilometers, and then it just ends. And the end looks like the sides have looked for the last 81 kilometers.
So the question is, because the other ones wrap around, does the end wrap to somewhere?
You're not really sure, but it looks really unwholesome to go forward or to the sides.
Okay.
You have an icky feeling about it.
Throw a piece of paper through it.
Great. Nothing special happens.
But the paper disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to put on your spacesuit?
God damn.
Yep. I'm putting on my spacesuit.
Give me a 6 sense, danger sense.
I hope you're not intending to step into that.
Yeah.
No.
You think you're
Don't do
definitely going to resurrect. Fair warning has been given.
Oh.
Alright. Let's shadow walk our way back.
Well, why don't we just trump back?
He says he's so hungry. You hear his stomach going, we used to have food, now there is no food. And your stomach's like, we are poor, that's why there's no food. Her stomach's like, fasting is good for you. And both of your stomachs go, shut the fuck up, fasting is good for no one.
Sorry, I forgot how long it takes on foot. Is it 2 days?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hence why this is 2 days long.
Supplies. Okay. Let's trump out then.
With just a little extra in case you didn't get it started right away, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you like to attempt to trump to?
Home.
Sure. Which home trump would you like to use? Because different luck rolls are involved in different trumps, etc.
Yeah, embassy.
Which embassy would you like to try to do? The private quarters of the ambassador or
Yeah,
other?
my trump card, so yes.
Excellent. Give me a luck roll at full to see if that still works or if somebody has accidentally broken the pot and tried to replace it with a new one.
Luck. Oops, wrong tab. Unless you guys wanted to go somewhere else.
You're about at the end of the game session, so choose wisely.
Yes.
Is there anything else we wanted to accomplish here?
Unless if you want to.
Find a pot of gold with over 100 grand of credits.
Right.
140 grand in credits. No, nothing immediately springs to mind.
Gold chains. Okay, let's go to the embassy.
Cool. You guys step into the quarters almost immediately. It takes a few seconds for recognition, and you're Joshua McKay. You're not Joshua McKay. They seize them and offer to throw them out of your quarters for you, McKay.
No, they're okay. They're with me. Thank you, though.
They let them go reluctantly. It looks like they have a special team of people assigned to this area just to throw out impetuous people who trump into your private quarters.
Yep.
They double check to make sure you're really Joshua McKay because they can't be too fucking careful. They also bring a couple of junior rhino-headed guards to peer at you so that they can try to figure out what you look like in case they need to know.
Did we notice in Guri whether the price of gold was still cratered?
Unfortunately, yeah, completely plumb forgot to find out. If only you knew, because, gold. Now, good news for Pete, he could always bring other motherfuckers over to that place and go, I need you guys to kill 20 or 30, because there's normally a lot more of those twitchy bastards and stuff, but Dana made a really good luck roll, so apparently they were off somewhere doing something. And the size of the castle tells you that there's probably more rooms through the door behind the throne, but what you don't know, and was there logical windows or anything? Hell no. So Yeah.
Was the inside of the inn descript enough to try and do a trump for there?
Sure.
Beautiful.
I mean, honestly, just diving through a fucking Clems is really goddamn easy. But if you really want to use up some of your rolls to make a trump, that's fine.
And it's also useful for here. Well, as you said, driving through Clems, but I was thinking about stockpiling something in a building that nobody looks inside of.
Like Scott's backpacks. You can get a bunch of them with lots of shit in them.
Like a couple of wagon loads of TNT and nitroglycerine.
Stop thinking tactically. It's killing me. I personally would recommend avoiding as much nitroglycerin as possible because God damn is that scary, dangerous.
Especially if you got the shakes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just hand a bottle of nitro to one of those guys and just run off. He's like, whoop. That would be fucking hilarious when they stick out their hand. Oh my God. All right. Good game. Last of the season for you two, but we'll see you in the next season. So everybody, first let's go for titles. I think Sheila's already picked up a card. And Scott, I think, was the one who suggested the
No Distractions.
Right, No Distractions title. Does anybody, thank you for keeping me from being distracted. Does anybody, Pete, do you have a title?
I was just thinking black and white, but I prefer Schrodingers Dana. Schrodingers Dana myself.
Okay. Scott, do you have a preference?
I like No Distractions.
I hear 2 votes for Schrodinger's Dana, so we'll go with that then. Go ahead and everybody grab a card for the names. And before we end the recording, Scott, what have you got to say to the studio audience out there?
Always wear your spacesuit.
Pete?
I've got to take a dog to the vet in 4 hours' time and try and get some sleep between now and then.
And lastly, Sheila.
Thank you.